assembly check problem.
Good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Last period, I felt that you were lacking in energy. Not only me, sir also felt the same. You were a bit hesitant to answer the questions. Am I right? I think attention is getting diverted in between this period. You have to compensate for that. We were learning about Solanaceae family. And once again, we will see the points and then we'll proceed. Widely distributed in tropical, subtropical, and temperate regions. Then the vegetative characters, most of them are herbs and shrubs, and some of them are trees. Then stem, herbaceous, mostly it is herbaceous. Rarely the stem can be woody. It's aerial, erect, cylindrical stem. Then it is branched, and the stem can be either solid or hollow inside, and the stem can be hairy or glabrous. So here you can see the picture of a hairy stem, or it can be glabrous. So hairy means presence of hairs, as you can see in the picture, or it can be glabrous. Glabrous means when hairs are absent. When it is free of hairs, it is glabrous, either hairy or glabrous. Then underground stem in potato, Solanum tuberosum. Generally, I told they are having aerial stem, but there can be underground stem also, as in the case of potato. Leaves alternate, they are arranged alternately on the nodes. Simple leaves, sometimes, rarely they can be pinnately compound. Exstipulate. Here I have shown the picture of stipules, but that doesn't mean that this family is having stipules. Stipulate means presence of stipules. Exstipulate means absence of stipules. So stipules are these green structures lying close to the basal part of the leaf. So here they don't have stipules, reticulate venation. Now coming to floral characters, inflorescent, solitary. It's not in a bunch, solitary, single flowers. Independent flowers, axillary or cymose. Cymose you have already learned what is meant by cymose inflorescence. Axillary means it can develop from the axil of the leaf. Axil means it's the angle between the stem and a branch, or stem and a leaf. So that angle is known as axil. So when flowers are arising from the axil, it is axillary, or it can be cymose, bisexual flowers. So both male and female reproductive structures will be found in the same flower. Actinomorphic means they exhibit radial symmetry. Calyx. 5 sepals are present. These sepals are united, persistent. You have learned that once fertilization is completed, sepals, petals, stamen, all that get withered off. Ovary becomes fruit, ovule becomes seed. But persistent calyx means even after fertilization, they will remain along with the seeds. These calyx or sepals can remain. Okay, got it? What is meant by persistent calyx? Even after the petals have got withered off, this one will remain. So usually after fertilization, petals, sepals, etc. will wither off, but here it will be persistent. Then valvate estivation. What is valvate estivation? Meherin, what is meant by valvate estivation?
They do not overlap each other. They just touch each other but do not overlap.
Okay. They will touch each other. The margins of the petal or sepal will just touch each other without overlapping. That is valvate estivation. And then about corolla, petals are also 5 united petals, and they also show valvate estivation. Once again, 5 sepals which are united, and calyx is persistent, they exhibit valvate estivation. Corolla, 5 petals which are united and exhibit valvate estivation. Now, androecium. 5 stamens. Epipetalous. Shabari, what is meant by epipetalous? Epipetalous, epiphyllous, epipetalous. It's about stamens. Andrecium.
They have petals at the bottom.
They are attached to?
Petals.
They are attached to petals. Forgot, no? They are attached to petals. That is epipetalous. Then gynoecium. Bicarpellary. 2 carpels are there. Thin carpus, and those carpels are fused together. Superior ovary, bilocular. 2 chambers you can see in the ovary. Bilocular, 2 chambers. Placenta is swollen with many ovules. Okay. So once again, I will show you the points. Andrecium, 5 stamens are present. 5 stamens. Then epipetalous, bicarpellary, syncarpus, superior ovary, bilocular, placenta with many ovules. Children, on the right hand side, you can see a floral diagram. If you don't know any of these details and just the floral diagram you have, you can write the points. You can find out what are the characteristic features just with the help of this floral diagram. So I told you in a floral diagram, the different whorls are arranged in successive order, like in concentric, where in a concentric pattern or in a successive whorls, you can see different floral appendages. So this is the first whorl, second whorl, third one, and the fourth one. First, the outermost whorl is that of calyx. And if you count, you can see the calyx. These are calyx. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sepals are present. You can make out that 5 sepals are present. Then that we learn. See, 5 sepals, and these are united. Just a minute. Here, 5 sepals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are united. So here you can see these are joined together. They are fused together. So they are united. Next information that we get from the floral diagram is, so the next layer is made up of petals. So this is that layer. So 1 petal, 2, 3, 4, 5. Petals are 5 and they are also united. Petals are also joined together. So we got 2 main points. One is about the calyx. Sepals, 5 sepals, they are united. 5 petals, they are also united. Then what else we come to know from that? If you notice here, the next layer is made up of stamen. So these are the stamens. These are the stamens, and you can see they are attached to the petal. They are not free. They are attached to the petal. So epipetalous, 5 stamens and epipetalous condition. So that information also you will get just by observing the floral diagram. Then bicarpellary, and those two are fused together. And here you can see ovary superior and bilocular. You can see 2 chambers. See the center whorl or the central floral appendage. There are 2 chambers. And the placenta, as you can see in the figure, it is swollen, and you can see so many ovules arranged on it. So you got different information regarding the flower, like the number of sepals, whether they are united or fused, the number of petals, whether they are fused or not, then number of stamens, are they fused with some other floral appendage, how many chambers are there in the ovary, what type of placenta, and how many ovules are present. All those information you will get from the floral diagram, even if you haven't got any information or you don't know anything about the particular family or flower, but the floral diagram is there. You can find out many features about the flower. Any doubt? You can be asked to draw the floral diagram of Solanaceae family. And 3 such diagrams are given. And children, here you can find mother axis that shows the position of the stem. And here it is shown like this. That means it exhibits radial symmetry. It exhibits radial symmetry. That information also you are getting from this floral diagram. Now coming to the next part, fruit. Fruits of this particular family can be either berry or capsule. Capsule is dry fruit. Capsule is dry fruit which will split open once it is fully matured, or it can be berry. Berry is a small pulpy fruit. One is dry, capsule. It can be either capsule or a berry. Berry means it will be very soft, juicy, pulpy fruit, which is mostly edible, and capsule will be dry fruit and it will split open when it is fully matured and the seeds will be released. And many seeds are present. They produce many seeds and they are endospermous, means they retain their endosperm. You know the function of endosperm. It provides nourishment for the growing embryo, but even after the formation of the seed, some amount of endosperm will be retained. So such seeds are endospermous. And if the endosperm is not retained, they are non-endospermous. So here you can see some of the endosperm will be retained. Now floral formula. Now you have to tell me what all points, what all features of this particular family or flower you can understand from this floral diagram. One by one you can say. Emilian, first one. Yes, the first one. Only one you need to say, rest let others say. It is actinomorphic. That is, it exhibit radial symmetry. Then the next symbol, anybody? If I say anybody, nobody will say. Yes?
Male and female.
If both male and female are joined together, if the symbols are joined together, what does that indicate? If only this symbol is there, that means it's a male. They produce male flowers. Female. But if both are united, what type of flowers?
Bisexual.
Flowers. So flowers are bisexual. Next one. Calyx. How many calyx? Or how many sepals? In bracket, you can see 5. It is written in brackets. We already learned once it comes in brackets, it means they are fused. 5 sepals are there which are united, which are joined together. So when the number is in bracket, if it is like this K5, that means calyx consists of 5 sepals and they are free. But when it is put in brackets like this, those 5 are joined together or fused. Then next one. So up to calyx, you understood. Next is anybody?
Corolla.
Corolla. Means, you give me the details, Aditi Dev. How many?
5.
5. Are they united or free?
United.
United. Then who can tell me why one marking or one line is drawn above the C and A?
Adhesion.
Yes, it shows adhesion. That is, you explain it, Nimida. Nimida, what type of adhesion? Who said adhesion? Louder. Not able to hear.
Ma'am,
Ah,
I told.
Louder, say. Let it be wrong, no problem. So the connection is between C and A. C stands for corolla, petals. A consists of what?
Ratio.
Andrecium. Andrecium is made up of? In andrecium, what do we have? Stamens. Between petals and stamen, a marking is there like this. So what does that mean? Stamens are fused with petals, epipetalous. Didn't we learn that point? It shows epipetalous condition. The petals or the stamens are attached to petals. And andrecium, A, simply 5 is written. It is not in brackets. That means the stamens are not united. They are free. Then what is next? G, then below one line and 2 in brackets. What does this mean? G and a line below.
Superior ovary.
Yes, superior ovary. Very good. And why 2 is given in brackets? What does this 2 indicate? Gynoecium consists of what, children?
Ma'am, 2 chambers.
No. Gynoecium is made up of what? You tell me. Gynoecium consists of
Carpels.
carpels. How many carpels? 2. And why they are put in brackets? Both are fused together. So they have 2 carpels and the 2 carpels are fused. So many information just by seeing the floral diagram and floral formula, you are getting so much information about the flower. So once again, I will repeat. The first one indicates actinomorphic condition, radial symmetry. Second one, bisexual flowers. K stands, it always come in order. First the symmetry, first the symmetry, then whether unisexual or bisexual, then KCAG. First, it should be in the proper order. Calyx, corolla, andrecium, gynoecium. K, calyx, 5 sepals which are united. 5 petals which are united. And 5 stamens which are free. And these stamens are attached to the petals. That is indicated by the line connecting C and A. Superior ovary. Superior ovary. If it was like this, it would have been inferior ovary. And there, 1, 2, you can find that indicates, because gynoecium is made up of carpels. 2 carpels which are fused together. Any doubt, children? Are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Now only Adityadev is responding. Others are sleeping. Adityadev came to school.
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday.
That is because so much of energy is there.
No, I came yesterday.
Maybe it is hangover. Those who came today, they might perform better in the next class. Then economic importance. How are they important? Many of them. Many plants like tomato, brinjal, potato. Tomato and potato, every time it will be there at home, no? In the kitchen, tomato and potato, it will be always there. Because if these two are there, somehow we can manage. We need some onions also. So even if there is no curry, we can manage with tomato, potato and some onion. So always it will be there at home, and these are important source of food. Brinjal, I don't think all of you like. No? Majority of you don't like this vegetable. Am I right? Including me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. I don't know why. Because of the name? Nobody likes. Very rarely people like this brinjal. But actually, I've seen North Indians making very delicious dishes with brinjal. First, they will, what to say, keep it above the flame, and then they smash it and make some delicacies. I don't know, but I don't like this particular vegetable. Anyway, we should eat everything, okay? You have to eat a balanced diet. You are in the growing stage. You should not discard, or you should not say that I don't like this, I like only this. And which vegetable you like, children? Is there any vegetable that you like?
No, ma'am.
Daily chicken and fish? Chicken, fish, egg. Egg, fish, chicken. None of the vegetables you eat? Huh? No, it is curiosity. I just want to know what are the vegetables children of your age like? Uh-huh. You are here or not? Shall I take your photo, the screen photo, and post in the class group? Shall I do that? I think let me try with that. Okay. I always used to threaten, but I never used to do. Today I'm going to do vegetables. So tell me some of your favorite vegetables. Come on, let me hear. Alendina.
All the vegetables.
All the vegetables you used to eat or just liking only used to have it? I should ask your mother, then she will say. All vegetables, bitter gourd, brinjal, anything which doesn't bite you back. You will eat everything. What about others? You are also of the same category?
Ma'am, tomato.
Tomato you don't like or you like?
Like,
Only that.
not only that, others also. But I don't like bitter gourd.
Why? Because it is rich in iron.
But it is bitter.
Bitter. But it is tasty, no? Even though it is bitter. Okay, leave it. Malavika, you came back? Just message her to come back and join the class. Who else? Tushar? Samia? Oh, you
Yes,
joined?
ma'am, I am here.
Okay. Spices, chili. Chili comes under this particular family. It's used as a spice. Then belladonna, ashwagandha. These two are medicinal plants from this particular family. Then tobacco, fumigatory. You know the use of tobacco. Tobacco, belladonna, ashwagandha, tomato, brinjal, potato, chili, all come under this particular family. More examples are there. These are a few examples. Some are used as source of food, some are used as spice, and medicinal plants are also coming under this family. And tobacco is a fumigatory coming under Solanaceae family. Ornamental plants, petunia. You can see the picture of petunia plant. It comes in different colors. It's an ornamental plant. Kolambipu, we used to say. Different colors. It come in different colors, different varieties. So that is also a member of this particular family. Have you understood how to write or how to frame the floral formula, children? You know the symbols for different floral appendages. What does that bracket indicate? What is the line below the gynoecium? And once the hyphen is marked above the gynoecium, you all understood now? Now one homework is there for you, not homework, classwork. Ready? Is there anyone having doubt? Children, are you there? I could see some of you are physically present. You should be mentally present also, children. At least consider me. See, this is a question for you. You can do it. Don't share the answers in WhatsApp. Write the floral formula of an actinomorphic bisexual hypogynous flower with 5 united sepals, 5 free petals, 5 free stamens, and 2 united carpels with superior ovary and axile placentation. I think the same question is there at the back of the textbook. Now quickly do it. Once you complete, if anybody completes, let me know. Anybody completed? Follow the same order. First the symmetry, then whether they are unisexual or bisexual, and then calyx, corolla, andrecium, gynoecium. That's it. It's easy. It is very closely related with that of the Solanaceae family's floral formula. Only minor changes are there. It's more than enough. You got enough time. Who is going to say the answer? Can you share the screen and write it down? Who is ready? Who has finished? Nobody. Nobody finished doing it. Shabari is sitting simply. Have you finished?
Hypogynous and axial placentation.
Hypogynous is same given over there, no? About the ovary it is given. That you don't have to worry. Axial placentation also you cannot present it over there. Can you display? Can you share the screen and write?
On the whiteboard.
Whiteboard. Anything will do. I have permitted to share the screen. Yes. Okay. What does that mean?
Actinomorphic.
Actinomorphic or radial symmetry. Then? Yes. Yes. Okay. What does this indicate?
Bisexual.
Bisexual. Okay. Next. Yes. Okay. And explain what it is.
Calyx. There are 5 sepals which are united.
Yes. Then?
5 petals which are free.
Free. That is why we are not putting it in brackets. Then? Ah.
5 free stamens.
Stamens are also free. Then? Last. Yes. Then? Yes.
Superior ovary with 2 carpels.
Two carpels which are fused together. Very good. Is there anyone who did not get the same? Shabari, you can stop sharing. Yes. Is there anyone who did not get this answer? All got. And Mary? Tom?
Yes, ma'am. Good.
But where are you? We have completed the chapter and next class we'll be starting structural organization in animals, and from that chapter you need to learn only about animal tissues. So remaining topics have been deleted. So next class we can have the chapter that is tissues, animal tissues. Already you had learned about different types of animal tissues in class 9. So more we will be discussing in the next class. Okay. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.